Hi folks, my name is Dr. Dain Heer. On a very cold day in a very cold place, Stockholm, Sweden right now, filming this video to invite you to something known as Being You, Changing the World, a 2.5-day adventure in possibilities you never knew could exist before that you would get to be. I wrote a book called Being You, Changing the World based on the tools that allowed me to change my life, and also based on working with thousands of people over the last 12 years and seeing what it was going to take to actually change theirs. What if you had the tools to actually navigate reality? What if you had the tools to not just navigate through this reality, but to actually have yours in the process and not have it be eroded ever again? You see, 12 years ago, I was in a really bad place in my life. I was at the place where if my life didn't change, I was going to end it all. And literally a week later, I started getting access to the tools to change it, not just for me, but in the last 12 years for thousands of people across the world. Now, I had done all kinds of stuff, all kinds of metaphysical stuff and psychological stuff and the self-help stuff and NLP and AK and TBM and all kinds of other things to try to change my life. And though I felt great when I was in the workshop or in the seminar, a few days later I felt like everything came back in on my head. So I've actually developed a class which is designed to not only show you what it can be like to be you, give you the energy of being with maybe in a totally different way than you've ever had it before, but also the tools to take home so that when you feel like the world is, when you feel like the world is crashing back in on you, that you can actually expand your world again and create a different possibility. Now, around here somewhere you'll see the link to, hopefully, download the free chapter of me reading the introduction and first chapter to this book, Being You, Changing the World. If that's of interest to you, you will love this class. Because what this class is about is actually embodying and being that energy for you. In the class, you'll actually get to work on the things that are near and dear to you. You'll actually get over the hurdles that have been stopping you that you may not have been able to change in your entire life until now. Imagine if you didn't have to judge you anymore. Imagine if judgment of you could be a thing of the past, and imagine it could start today. What would that be like? Imagine if just from the time you woke up this morning, there was no judgment of you in your world and no reason to ever put it there. Imagine if just from the time you woke up today, there had been absolutely no judgments of you. How would you feel right now? How much more energy would you have available? How much more joy? How much more possibility would you sense in the world rather than the impossibility that a lot of us walk around with? That's my invitation to you. And what if you could recognize that you're not only far more beautiful, but far more brilliant than you've ever given yourself credit for? What if you, truly being you, are the gift and the change the world requires? I look forward to seeing you in person someday. Bye.